You might be wondering where we're sitting. Well, we're sitting in a sauna, Stoked Sauna. Nicole Grunswick joins us now to give us a little information about, the culture of sauna. Like, it comes from somewhere. So can you tell just a little bit about where it comes from?
Well,
and what's up with these hats?
Yeah, for sure. Hats. Okay, well, we're gonna cross the Atlantic and then go to the Baltic here.
All right.
You are in a custom designed Finnish style sauna, and I am of Finnish descent, it turns out, but my last name is Lithuanian, and so last May I went to Lithuania and came back with these homemade sauna hats from Lithuania. And so there are a lot of different countries that have history going back to sauna. And so this is a Finnish style sauna, and I can kind of talk about that. But also then just across the Baltic, the Lithuanians have their own approach to it as well. So my goal is to bring the sauna culture to southern Minnesota.
Yeah, and already sitting in here, I was telling off camera, like, I just feel relaxed already. I love the windows in here, more space than I thought it was. But could you explain, why is there a raised seat right here, and how many people can fit into a sauna like this?
Well, if you're cozy, you can fit, 6+ people in here. It just kind of depends if you want to lay out or if you're having kind of a whole group of people. And with sauna, you're really kind of going in and out every 15 minutes or so. So everyone's kind of comfort level. So everyone is different in what their comfort level is, and so people are going in and out. So I always say you can have a group of 10 people easily because you're going out and you're hanging by the fire. I normally have my fire pit setting outside. So this is the upper bench, and so really for the custom, the perfect style sauna, you want to have your feet at about the height of the top of the rocks. And this stove is made in Helsinki. It's an Iki brand stove, and so really trying to bring the most authentic Finnish style sauna to southern Minnesota.
Yeah, and I feel like, if we were to boil down, the purpose of that, if we were to boil down the purpose of a sauna, it's really, for me, and you can totally correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it really goes down to community. Like, it's really it's to connect with people. What are your thoughts on that?
So it can mean a lot of different things for a lot of people. So some people are like, I love it because of wellness, and for me, it was really that communal aspect of having something to be able to do in community. So again, anywhere a trailer can be brought, this sauna can go. And so whether it's a backyard party, a birthday party, or just a gathering of friends, it's just a really fun way to be able to have nice conversations. And when I discovered it, I was on the governor's trade mission actually in Finland, and what was so cool being in Finland was here you're traveling with all of these really important people and diplomats, and once you're in the sauna, everyone is of equal, and you have very sincere, nice, authentic conversations, just relaxing and being present in the moment. You're not on your iPhone, you're not staring at what's going on online, you're just actually having a down-to-earth conversation and just doing something that just feels really good and is great for you. So it's fun, but you're tricking yourself into doing something that's actually super healthy.
And Nick, I do have to say, that you were nice enough to lower the temperature so we could get a camera in here. So right now it's at about, 90 degrees in here?
And I'm trying to keep the fire going with keeping the temp low with the door wide open. But if we were truly doing it the Finnish style, that would be at easily 160 up to 220.
Wow.
For me, I can comfortably have it at 140 to 150, which the Finns would say that's not even sauna. That's too low of a temp.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I should say is it's sauna. So it's not
I noticed
sauna.
you were saying it like that, and I was like, I don't want to say anything.
So no. So if you want to say it the correct way, it's more if you think of a pig, sauna. Yeah. Well, that's just the perfect, that's the correct pronunciation.
Yeah. It feels more.
And we've kind of Americanized and we're oh, are you gonna go to the sauna? Yeah.
You're gonna go to the sauna.
So if you want to sound, you know what you're talking about, you can say sauna.
Yeah.
And then the hats make a huge difference of actually having a really good quality heat, and that's something I didn't know growing up. I thought a sauna was just that cold, that dark, windowless space.
You're going to be having an event here.
Yes, this Sunday we're going to do sauna days. So at the Wine Cafe, they love a good alliteration. They've got Wine Wednesdays, they've got sauna Sundays.
Yes.
And so Emily and Dan that own the Wine Cafe, they are happy to have Stoked Saunas. We're going back to bring the sauna there on Sunday. And so you would sign up for an hour time slot on their Facebook page and also on Stoked Saunas Facebook page. And so really it's the most inexpensive way. If you want to try out a real Finnish sauna, it's going to be $25 for an hour time slot, and that includes a Finnish laundry.
That's so good. Well, thank you so much, Nikki, for joining us.
Yes,
and we'll be right back after the break. Thank you very much.